Hello everyone, Diablo fans and World of Warcraft fans, we've got another treat for you, and that is Warcraft Legends pack number 2 for Diablo 4. We've got brand new skins for every single class and some mount skins as well that are some big fan favorite World of Warcraft characters. Starting off with the Spiritborn here, this is Bwonswandi, the big troll, I think a god of death or something like that from World of Warcraft. And this is what it looks like on a female Spiritborn, and this is what it looks like on a male Spiritborn. And I think this does look pretty cool, all of the spell effects and stuff. I don't think that this would be easily recognizable if you were not a really big Warcraft nerd, or you played some of the expansions. I think this was in Shadowlands, where this character is. But definitely a cool character for sure. Next up is probably the best one. Illidan is kind of a major character in World of Warcraft and very familiar here. So you got the twin blades of Azzinoth, you got the horns. Make a male one here for you. There's maybe one without a beard. This is what it looks like. Pretty stinking cool. So rogues really ate well with the last pack. They got Sylvanas, and now they have Illidan. So I think out of all of the Warcraft characters, that they are probably getting the best deal here so far. And then we have what I think is probably the best skin out of all of them, Necromancers. A lot of people weren't very happy with the skin for the last set, but they now have, I think, the very best. We have, the Lich King himself here, and you even get Frostmourne, a two-handed sword, which means probably Barbarian fans are going to be buying this anyways, just so they can use the sword as well. I kind of wish that this was usable also by a Barb. That would be pretty cool, but it just looks incredible and really cool. And if you're going to be playing as the Lich King, you might as well get his mount as well, right? So this has been in the store for a while, but we have Invincible with the different little stuff here on the side, even a broken Frostmourne as well. And yeah, just really cool to be able to have both of those. They also added Ash Adar here, and as a mount. I believe you can have a red or a blue version of this. This is not something that I'm actually familiar with in World of Warcraft. Maybe you can tell me in the comments down below. I believe this is something from after I had quit the game. It definitely seems to have some maybe Warden vibes here going on. And it says mount changes color in game: fiery orange during the day, blue at night. So it's based on what time of day the mount will change from blue to red. That's pretty cool. Next up, the Barbarians get Garrosh. So Garrosh, an orc, very, very big part of the story in World of Warcraft. And I think that these look really cool. The big freaking horns on the shoulders, very awesome for sure. And even the face mask there. I could see this being used by a lot of people running around town. I'm not going to be surprised to see this. And of course you have Gorehowl. I remember when I was at Blizzard HQ, they actually have the giant Gorehowl that was in a taxi cab in New York, just in their lobby. And so it's pretty cool to see this as a cosmetic that you can get. The Archmage here is Jaina. So we have Jaina Proudmoore here. And this is probably not as good as the Kael'thas that Sork got previously, but still pretty stinking cool. We have the Staff of Antonidas. If you're a big Sorcerer or Mage fan, this is definitely something that's going to be interesting for you. Appears that this glove here is going to have its own separate effect, and so you'd be able to use that pretty much on any Sork setup that you would want. And then last but not least, we have the Malfurion Stormrage outfit, which I think looks really stinking cool. I really like the feathers here, the tattoos. We have the Wither Oak staff, and then we show this on a lady as well. There we go. This is what it looks like on a female druid, and just overall pretty cool. I don't think I showed the weapon on the Spiritborn here. Yeah, I guess it's a back trophy, and there's no weapon for this. This can be used pretty much for every build, which is pretty cool. And so even in the login banner here, they have a whole section thing that we're going to get here as well, which I think is pretty cool. All the cosmetics crafted by the artisans of Azeroth, plus a dazzling amount, are available in the shop. It just kind of shows you real quick some of the stuff. And so I'm going to click through here. And I actually got a code where we got all of the stuff, I think, besides Invincible. And so we'll be able to show what all of these look like in the game. And so I'm pretty hyped about that. Very big thanks to Blizzard for sending us codes for cosmetics. Let me know in the comments down below if you buy the cosmetic from the video, because you know, that is gonna maybe help me get more codes in the future. So let's go look at here. So here's the Bwonswandi's mask and wrappings and claws, kilt, and gate. And let's uncolor this, and we'll confirm the look, and then we're gonna go switch over to the, there we go. This like is fully almost coloring everywhere, which is crazy. Ooh, I think it was like the cyan, maybe the blue. I think the blue. And there we go. So that is what it looks like, just baseline. And we can, you know, color this a whole bunch of different ways. I'm gonna take the wings off here real quick. Oh, there's a new effigy as well. Yeah. Let's put that on. So there we go. Check that out. Different colors. Very ghost-like for sure. So for the most part, it just kind of like does the color across the whole thing. It's going to show through all of the colors. Now, of course, they added more colors for the expansion. And yeah, I'm going to pause the video so that we can go and check out all of the classes. I think the other one might struggle with it. I don't know if I have a Necromancer right now. I think we went through everything then. There you go. So that is the look. I'll probably just keep it the standard look for sure. And this is what it looks like in the game. Let's go show off the two mounts real quick. I guess the one mount. I don't have the invincible mount.
Speed and best friend all in one.
Here we go. So Ashadar. And then we have Armor of Ashadar. And then he comes with a Torch of Ashadar.
May the spirits watch over you.
Okay, so there it is. A Fire Tiger at the day. And maybe as we're switching back and forth between different classes, we'll be at nighttime. But it does look pretty darn cool for sure. Definitely, ooh. Even like kind of leaves like a little bit of a fire trail to it as well as it's moving around. But I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. All right, and so we're back. Here is Jaina Proudmoore's outfit here with the Staff of Antonidas. And it does look pretty cool. If you like take the hat off, I believe the effect does pop off there. So the eyes are a part of the hood. And then same with the glove here. You know, that's part of wearing the glove. Let's kind of show off here. Now, unfortunately, the color of the staff does not change. Also, the glow does not appear to change. It stays purple. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely able to get a couple of different color combinations going here. This is pretty neat. I like this quite a bit. I like that one as well. The red. The purple will probably look cool. Yeah, maybe not as much as the original purple. Gray, I think looks great. Orange. Orange and purple kind of go well together. Canopy. It's kind of like matches with the staff top, which is pretty cool. We have other green here. It's probably not as good as the previous green. Royal Mariner. I really like Royal Mariner. It's kind of like reminds me a little bit of like when she was like on a boats and stuff like that. I think in like I forget what the expansion was. The War for Azeroth, where it was. I can't remember all the names of the expansions. I'm really bad at that. But some of these do look pretty cool. I'm really glad also that they gave us so many new colors and patterns and stuff, just so you can, you know, customize stuff a lot more. Ooh, I like the red. Yeah, I'm a big fan of red. And then we have bone. There we go. And so that is what it looks like on a sorceress. I don't have a male sorcerer, so I'm not going to show it on that. Yeah, kind of just assume how it look. All right, here we are back on a barbarian. And the first thing I noticed right away is that Garrosh's snarl here appears to change your eye color, which I think is pretty cool with the face mask here. Very neat. I really like the horns on this. We can see Gorehowl in hand as well. And just really, really like this in general. Yeah, really cool. Like, I don't have a male barbarian. I could probably make one to kind of show this off, but I think it does look pretty darn cool. Yeah, I do play a lot of female characters in Diablo 4. Tend to like it more that way. It's just the type of gamer I am. But yeah, I think this does look pretty cool. Just all of the different colors here. I don't like this combination here. This almost feels like a Halloween costume. But yeah. Ooh, the purple though. The purple is pretty cool. I just think that they do a really good job with this, just in general. Ooh, the green looks kind of almost silly, but I like it a little bit. The green, second green looks a lot better. Royal Mariner. I don't know about that blue, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Sunset looks okay, I think. Fireglass also looks pretty cool. Almost a little Christmassy. Regular blue. This is definitely a little bit more realistic, I think, as opposed to having like the blue fur. I like the red. Always like the red. And then bone. I can't remember if this came with a... oh yeah, it did come with a tattoo. So this is what the tattoo looks like. The Tyrant's Jaw. So it kind of just looks like this as the default. And yeah, there you go. You have Gorehowl in the back. And you know, just running around in town. Does look pretty neat. Does look pretty cool. Definitely feel like Garrosh. That's pretty badass. Nice. All right. Now we're back with a rogue. This is what the rogue looks like on a female rogue. And so we have like the horns. We have the full outfit. The twin blade of Asenath. And I think that this weapon is not a part of the set. However, this is part of the trolley promotion right now, where you buy like a bag of gummy worms. You send them the code. I actually have some of these to give away because this is actually my favorite snack. And so, yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. I just got to see this for the very first time here. But back to the actual Illidan skin, I think this does look pretty cool. I think they managed to, you know, make it work for ladies without it necessarily looking too silly. And here we go. I'm just going to go through the different colors as always. I think that does look pretty cool there. Really like that gold. Even the yellow looks pretty cool. I think a lot of these, like this is just one of the best skins that I think that they've ever added. And it's just going to look so freaking amazing, man. So freaking amazing. I'm super hyped to have this. The purple looks really cool. The gray looks great. Orange. Yeah, just like all of these are really hitting. I really like this a lot. Oh, and I just realized the boots are so cool. The boots are like these cloved hooves. Just zoom in on them. Look at that. That is very different. Very cool. I like that a lot. I could see putting these in on lots of other different outfits. Really, really, really quite neat. Here's another green. Yeah, I think the boots and the horns make it worth. You could definitely just like work this into so many other different outfits. Sunset. Fireglass. The blue. Red. Heck, man. Even red looks good on this. Even red. And then the bone. And this is the natural once again. I think it just looks great. Absolutely looks insane, looks great. This is what it looks like running around in the world. Big stinking horns, weapon on your hip. Looks great. Absolutely nuts. Very, very hyped. I guess I'm going to have to play a rogue this season. Make some sort of rogue build because wow, those horns are like they're the best horns of the game now. Absolutely bonkers. Looks wonderful. Let me know what you think. On to the next class. All right, and so if the rogues did really well with Illidan, I think that Arthas here for Necromancer is insane. And so I think that this looks really great. Note this is a female Necromancer. This is actually the only Necromancer on my account. I had to undelete this one as well because I had made space for the end of the season. And so here we go. I might definitely be rolling a Necromancer now though, because jeez, it looks incredible, actually insane. And we have, you know, the sword here, Frostmourne as well. Also, quick shout out with the back attachment here. This is the back attachment you can get for doing Twitch drops right now. I think it's for the first week of the expansion. So there's one for Necromancer and one for Sorcerer. Let's just get back into the armor. And I think that all of the colors are going to work on this particular set. Just absolutely everything. Just because it's just so cool. And it also just kind of works. Everything will just kind of work well together. And so just very, very hyped for this one. Absolutely just insane. Now, I know some people would be like, oh man, Arthas was definitely more of a warrior than a necromancer. He's like literally the Lich King. He's like the lord of the undead. I think that if Barbarian had gotten this and Necromancer hadn't gotten it, it would have been, you know, pretty much like one of the worst slights to a class possible. Now, it wouldn't surprise me to see this also come to Barbarian as well, especially if that's something that the community really expresses that they really want. But yeah, I mean, I would love this one basically on every class. I'd love to have this on everything. That'd be wonderful. Yeah, just really, really cool. Also, like, the one thing I don't like is that you do have to buy the set to get the Frostmourne if you are a Barbarian. So, you know, I hope that they do allow you to purchase like individual weapons out of sets somehow in the future. You know, comment down below if that's something you'd like to see as well. I think that red might be one of the only colors here that hasn't worked so far. That's just because of all of the blue elements that are going on. Even bone looks pretty cool. And there we go. That is what it all looks like. Let me show what it looks like in town here, running around. Looks absolutely really, really cool. Frostmourne, of course, clipping through the cloak like, you know, stuff does. And, you know, riding around does look pretty darn neat. Definitely feeling like the Lich King right now. Very cool armor. That's super duper great. All right, on to the next. All right, and finally, Druid here. We have Malfurion Stormrage. And I really like the gloves on this. So the gloves are a part of the wing. And so that is a big part there. Where did that go? There we go. And so this is just what it looks like on the baseline. Now, we weren't really sure what to do for the color for the tattoo because technically he's purple and his tattoos are like bright white purple. So just put it on white here. And here's the brown. We've got the next color here. Ooh, I like how the horns turned red there. Yellow. Yellow looks pretty cool. Coral. Sunrise. We got the purple. Ooh, purple looks pretty neat. I kind of like that. Gray. Ooh, gray looks cool. It's almost like he's covered in ash from a burning tree or something. Orange. Canopy. Canopy's not bad. We got green. Green kind of works. Royal Mariner. I don't know if I like this. I like the Royal Mariner a lot on a lot of different skins. It's like one of my favorite new color combinations. I don't know if I like this. Sunset. That's pretty cool. Works for me. Fireglass. Blue. Like, just mostly paints his horns here blue. Red. I don't know if red works for this. And then bone. And there we go. That is the complete look here. Natural color. I'm just going to show it off in town a little bit. Can definitely make out the big wings here. Kind of look like a big chicken running around. Definitely pretty neat. I don't know if we can show off the day-night cycle of the mount. But yeah, just one more time here. Showing off the new mount. The Ashadar. Without anything on there. I think it even looks better without any specific mantle on it. It definitely shows it off a lot more flashy, if you would. Yeah, definitely like the big boomkin here. Let me know what you guys think. Who won? Who lost? What is the best? You can get all this stuff in the shop. And once again, huge shout out to Blizzard. Thank you so much for sending me a code for this. Very much enjoy it. Say thank you guys down below. We'll see you again soon. Have a good one.